Coming up on Mountain News this morning, there's a follow-up on the double shooting in Lexington that happened during the weekend. And Kentucky is on the hunt for a new education commissioner after the recent one stepped down 1 year before the end of his contract.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 5:32 on August 1st. Now let's check in with Chief Forecaster Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. Foggy start to the morning, Brandon, on the first day of August.
Exactly. Here in Hazard and the surrounding areas, but some other places not so bad this morning. Keeping an eye out for that, and we'll take a look at a live look downtown Whitesburg, and you can see it's not terrible there just yet. 59 though, that cooler temperature there, you'd be hard pressed to believe it is the first day of August out there. 57 here in Hazard, Prestonsburg, Irvin 2, 55 in Wise, 59 now Grundy. They've dropped below the 60-degree mark. The warmest spots in the region, Harlan at 65, Jackson at 64, Somerset rather at 64, and Monticello at 67. Statewide, you go to the west, Paducah a little warmer along with Clarksville at 69 apiece, 72 in Nashville, 67 Carbondale and Bowling Green, 68 in Louisville. But in the east, you see those 50s in Cincinnati, Ashland, and down toward Charleston, West Virginia as well. This afternoon, 84. Shouldn't be too bad out there. Sunny skies for the most part. But again, don't put your rain gear completely up because I don't think we'll see much, but we could still see a stray shower in the heat of the day this afternoon. Olivia?
One woman is recovering at a hospital following a shooting late last week in Bell County. When police arrived, they discovered the suspect, 33-year-old Charles David Cross of Pineville, trying to hurt himself with a gun when the victim, Brianna Hoskins, tried to stop him. During the struggle for the gun, it went off, shooting her in the cheek and neck. Cross is charged with assault and 2 counts of wanton endangerment. He was taken to the Bell County Detention Center. 2 death investigations are underway in Pike County. State police say a call came into Post 9 just before 6:30 p.m. Sunday about a body found near Virgie. Troopers responded and found 37-year-old Nathan Warricks of Robinson Creek in a stream near the highway in Jonancy. The cause of the death is not known at this time. Anyone with information is asked to contact KSP Post 9 at 606-433-7711. State police say human remains were found in a creek last weekend. Pike County Coroner Kevin Hall says a skull was found by people fishing in the water near Elkhorn City Elementary School. KSP verified that the human skeletal remains were found in a stream near Cougar Drive. Anyone with information should also call state police in Pikeville. In Montgomery County, 1 person has died in a crash while another faces charges. The coroner says a car and an ATV collided on Highway 213 South Sunday. A woman in the ATV died at the scene. Police arrested Chad Hollister shortly after. His arrest citation says he was driving the car that hit the ATV. Police say he admitted to drinking before getting behind the wheel. His charges include DUI and leaving the scene of an accident. The victim's name has not been released. A Richmond man is accused of killing 2 people this past weekend. Police say Stephon Baskerville shot Michaela Walker and Warren Bauman. Richmond police say they responded to a call about a shooting on Foxhaven Drive Saturday night, and they say that is where they found Bowman and Walker with gunshot wounds.
Unfortunately, you know, we had 2 people that lost their lives, and their families and their friends and everybody else that they know is part of our community.
Police say the incident stemmed from a domestic dispute between Walker and Baskerville. Police say Baskerville ran from the scene, but they eventually found him hours later. He has been charged with 2 counts of murder and tampering with physical evidence. A Lexington man is accused of assaulting his 9-month-old child. Saeed Malik Kawan Epps made his first court appearance yesterday afternoon. Lexington police say they were called to Whitney Avenue for a welfare check last week after 9-month-old Zykia Epps was brought to the hospital with life-threatening injuries and later died. Amanda's Center is located in Fayette County District Courthouse and serves as a safe place and guide to anyone dealing with domestic trauma.
We are here to listen to you. We believe what you're saying. We're here for you. And we are willing to do whatever we can to help you feel safe.
Epps pleaded not guilty to a murder domestic violence charge. He is due back in court for a preliminary hearing Thursday morning. His bond is set at $1 million. If released, he cannot have any contact with the victim's family. One organization is seeking volunteers to better serve children in abusive homes in Floyd, Knott, Leslie, Letcher, Magoffin, Pike, and Perry counties. WYMT's RJ Johnson has more.
Court-appointed special advocates, also known as CASA workers, help make sure children in abusive or neglecting households have resources and support that they need to thrive.
There's always a need to help children in this area. Eastern Kentucky was lacking in a program. We currently serve 7 counties.
CASA volunteer coordinator Kayla Bryant says there are still children on the waiting list in need of volunteers.
So if there's, 20 kids currently waiting for a CASA, and we only have maybe 2 or 3, those other cases are going to go without a CASA, and they're not going to get the attention that they deserve and that second pair of eyes. So it is imperative that we do have that second pair of eyes for these kids, and we are the voice for them.
Bryant says it can be hard, but in the end, it's rewarding.
You can see the difference that you make in these kids' lives, just the progress they make. Sometimes when we first meet these kids, they're just so sad and they're heartbroken that they're getting taken away from their family.
Saying it's a great thing to witness.
And the happiness that they can have just by being reunited with their family and their siblings, and it's just a blessing to see that.
She says even if you cannot devote your time to being a volunteer, you can help spread the word about events and donating items. In Hazard, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Kentucky is a mandated reporter state, so if you see something, you must say something. To report child abuse, call the number on your screen at 1-877-597-2331. To learn how to sign up to be volunteer or simply donate, you can visit our website at WYMT.com. A young Louisville shooting survivor says she is confident she will walk again. It happened on Interstate 65 near the outer loop. Onyx was in the car with her family when a group of people on motorcycles started following them. At one point, shots were fired. One round went through Onyx's spine. While her family is still waiting for answers from police, Onyx said she still remembers the traumatic moments of the shooting.
Because I got shot in the back and I'm a little bit scared to get in the car.
Brings back the memories.
What I would like to see happen is them be arrested. It's been 20 days and the person or the people that are responsible for this life-altering event that has happened to my innocent child are still out there living their life.
Police have made an arrest in the shooting. That person is not facing charges for anything related to Onyx. One sheriff's department is asking for your help in finding a stolen side-by-side. The Bell County Sheriff's Office received a call of a Polaris RZR that was stolen last week. In a Facebook post, officials said the owner walked outside of his home Friday morning to find it was missing. If you have any information, you can call the Sheriff's Office at 606-337-3102. One Eastern Kentucky Sheriff's Office has received reports of a scammer calling the public to ask for money. A recent post on the Martin County Sheriff's Office Facebook page says someone has been calling around the community asking for donations for the office. The Sheriff's Office is not asking for money, and they say this is a scam. If you received a call about making a donation, you can call the Sheriff's Office at 606-298-2828. Kentucky is losing its education commissioner. Kentucky native Jason Glass will be leaving his position on September 29th. He's leaving a year before his contract expires. He was appointed KBE Commissioner back in 2020. His next job will be the Associate Vice President of Teaching and Learning at Western Michigan University. Glass began his career as a teacher at Hazard High School. Attorney General and candidate for Governor Daniel Cameron responded by saying, quote, "One down, one to go," meaning Governor Beshear also needs to find another job. Kentucky Board of Education Chair Lou Young says he led deftly through the challenges of the pandemic and two major natural disasters, while at the same time galvanizing support across schools and communities around a bold new vision for learning and teaching in the Commonwealth. She says KBE will hold a special meeting in mid-August to determine the next steps and timeline for moving forward. The commissioner oversees the Commonwealth's K-12 school system and its 635,000 students.